Welcome students. Today in this video we are moving next chapter. It's a fourth chapter. Okay, this is the fourth chapter. The chapter title is Basic Geometrical Ideas. Basic geometrical ideas. Okay, so we know that all the geometrical shapes, figures are built by basic figures like. We know that all the geometrical figures are built by basic figures like points, lines, line segment, ray, plane. Okay, this is the main figures of geometrical shapes: point, line segment, ray, plane, and also intersecting lines, parallel lines, perpendicular lines. Okay, so let me discuss one by one. What is point? Then what is lines? What is line segment? What is ray? Then what is plane? Then what is intersecting line? What is parallel line? And then what is perpendicular lines? Let me discuss one by one. Let me discuss what is plane. The definition of plane: a plane is a flat surface. Okay, a plane is a flat surface. It extends infinitely in all directions. It has no boundaries. Example, it's a plane area. It has 4 directions. It will extend all the direction. So there is no end. This is called plane. So plane is a flat surface. It extends infinitely. It extends infinitely in all direction. It has no boundaries. This is called plane. Okay, what is point? The definition of point: a point indicates a position in space. A point indicates a position in space. It has no length. It has no length or breadth or thickness. Okay. Suppose if you take example, the point P, Q, R. So it's a point P, Q, R. How we can read this? Point P, then point Q, then point R, then point. Yes. So we can read like this. It's a point P, point R, point S. We can read like this. So point is nothing but point indicates a position in space. It has no length, breadth or thickness. It's called point. Okay, next let me discuss what is line. The definition of line: a line contains an infinite number of points. A line contains an infinite number of points. Example, if you take this line, this is a line. So if you join all the gaps using by line, so this line made by number of dots, number of points. So a line, this is a line, this line made by number of points. So that's the definition: a line contains an infinite number of points. So it's a single point. Okay, we know what's the points. This is single points. If you put many points in straight line, no, that is called a line. So like this, if you put many points without gap, we call it lines. Okay, so in this case, it's a line. The arrow, right side and left side, the arrow, it indicates the extending the line, and also there is no end and there is no starting. The arrow indicates there is no beginning and there is no ending. Okay, if you take some points P and Q, how we can read, how to written as arrow line PQ or line PQP. Okay, so we can express like this: arrow mark upside, 2-side arrow mark. Okay, so line PQ or line QP. So we can say like this: line PQ or line QP. So we can express like this. We know what is line. Line is it contains infinite number of points. Okay, so we can express line like this. If you have 3 points in line A, B, C, how we can express any 2 points on line we can be expressed like this. So line AB, line BC, line AB, we have to put top of the point AB, upside we have to put like this line. So line BC, line AC, line CB, line CA, line BA. Okay, so we can read also line L. If you see this is a line, we can say L also, line L. We know what is line. Okay, it has infinite number of points. We call the lines. So what is line segment? A line segment contains a finite number of points. Okay, it has fixed distance. But in lines, I told you there is no starting and there is no ending. But in line segment, there is fixed point. So there is fixed distance between 2 points on a line. Example, here this is the D and E. Okay, this is we call it D and E. So this is an end point. These are the end point. In middle we have some lines. These lines we call the line segment. Okay, the line segment we can written like this. DE in upside we have to put line. ED or ED we can put upside line. Okay, this is the line segment. So line segment is nothing but it contains a finite number of points. It has a fixed point. Okay, it has a fixed distance between 2 points on a line. It's a line. It has a fixed point. The point D and E. It is the end point of the line. So that's why we call it a line segment. It has end points. We have to write line segment DE upside the line. We can write ED upside that line segment. So we call it as a line segment. Okay, students, how to measure the line segment? I told you line segment it means it has 2 end points. 2 end points in end points middle of the line we call the line segment. So we can measure also the line segment. We can measure. So how to measure the line we will discuss. So what is the line segment? What is the measure? What measure line segment means? The distance between 2 points is called the length of the segments. So example, if it has 2 points x and y. So the length of the point from x to y, that is called the segment, line segment. That is called the line segment xy. So starting line from x, the ending point from each y. Starting from x, ending from y. In middle of the distance, we can express like this: x line is equal to. We have to measure this line used by ruler. So how to measure it? We can use ruler. So like this, we can measure. So the 2 points distance is 27 centimeter. So using ruler we can measure the line segment. Okay, this is the line segment x y. It's a starting point, it's an ending point. In middle of the distance we can measure using by ruler. So the line segment length is 27 centimeter. So we can measure the line by using ruler. Okay, what is ray? A ray contains an infinite number of points. A ray contains an infinite number of points. A ray has one end point. A ray has only one end point. the other end of the ray is extended infinitely, okay, indefinitely. The other end extend indefinitely, means we don't know where it's going to end. If you say example ray xy, x is the we know starting point, okay, here started this ray started from here, this point, but where it's going to end we don't know. So that's why we can say ray xy, but we can't say ray yx, means this is not a starting point x, so we can say only xy ray, means we can write like this xy, then upside we have to put the ray symbol, arrow symbol, okay, xy arrow symbol upside we have to write like this. Whenever you want to express ray, you have to put xy then upside arrow mark, but don't write yx because it's not a starting point, this is starting point. So ray has only one end starting point, but there is no ending point, means it is extended indefinitely. So when we write a ray, so xy then upside arrow mark, okay.